everyone. Well, welcome to this new code live training. I had a request on my Facebook Live on my business page on Monday to do some training on how to create engagement to generate leads inside your business. And hi, Gabriella, great to see you. And so I'm making good on that training and doing that now for you guys. And so here's some, first of all, what is engagement, right? I just want to kind of go back to some basics here, which is, creating engagement essentially. Hi, Jennifer. Creating engagement is being able to be interesting enough that people want to watch your video, want to watch your live, open your email, they, read your pamphlet, they take notice essentially, and it gets them, to get a little more curious about you and your knowledge and how you can help them. Okay, so engagement is that, right? It could be something like, hi, Linda. Engagement could be something like, get it like this. You guys are engaging with me right now. Okay, hi, Mondi. Great to see you. So creating engagement, an indication that you have engagement is you have followers, you have people who are watching, you're getting, you're getting likes, you're getting interest. Also, if you have an email list, it's, getting people to open your emails and actually read them, to click on them, to book calls with you. People, engagement is people showing up maybe to a free event, that type of thing. Okay, so how do you do it? First off, it's really, really essential to create engagement that you are very clear about what your service is. Okay, so I'm going to come back to purpose, which is, how do you serve people? What is your purpose? And hi, Monty. That's so sweet. Yeah, I got all dolled up today because I was doing an interview. So first step, to create engagement is you do need to know what is the purpose of the engagement. All right, so let's just write that down. Make sure you can answer what is the purpose of the engagement opportunity that you are creating. Okay, so for example, what is the purpose of this engagement opportunity I'm creating with all of you right now? Well, the purpose is to teach you some skills on how to generate more leads for your business. That's the intention that I have for you guys. Okay, so know with every, let's say you're like doing Facebook Lives, make sure that you know what is the intention, right? Like, what is your intention? What is it that you want people to do? And this is what is known as a call to action. Okay, so by the time they've finished reading your post, finished reading your email, finished watching your YouTube video, what is it that you want people to do? Okay, so keep that all in mind before you actually create your engagement opportunity. Okay, what is it? Make sure you know that before you do it. Okay, again, it goes back to what is the purpose. All right, and a call to action is literally that you have a clear call to action step that you want them to take. So I will have a call to action after this, in order to really round out this training for you guys. All right, so some things that really work well. Okay, once you know like what your purpose is, how it is that you serve people. Okay, and those are questions that they're bigger questions, but you got to get really clear about what is your purpose. How do you serve people to make a difference for them in their lives? And then let's say you were to do Facebook Live, so let's work on that. Okay, and we'll just kind of break it down a little bit. Make sure that your header, okay, so like when I text right here, is very clear. Okay, when I put in the post, I said how to create engagement to generate leads for your business. Right, that's clear. Right, we know what the topic is. You also know whether or not it's important to you. Okay, so your post should be targeted at who your audience is. So if you were someone that, let's say you are so I've got my client on here, Carrie. She works with moms in creating their dream lifestyles, and so for her, she's going to write a post, right, that says something about let's say like okay, she's standing in the shoes of a mom who's like, you know, the kids are all around her and she's, let's say, you know, needing a moment of inspiration. And so Carrie wants to do a Facebook Live to inspire some moms to think bigger and kind of like pick their heads up and open their hearts and you know, lead a life of inspiration rather than of you know, busyness. Okay, so she would create a post that said something like, you know, to get people to watch, would be, you know, how to find inspiration in the middle of your day as a mom. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Or so that's like, that's a pretty clear title. Or you can do like a story. Stories always help. So this just happened to me. Okay, that's another way to create engagement. It's like, it's you provoke curiosity. They want to know more, right? They want to know more. What just happened, right? And then you share a story that could be the same story of like how I created inspiration in the middle of my day as a mom, you know, in the middle of running the kids to school and going to the grocery store and thinking about my big dream business. Okay, so those things work. Hey, hey, Carrie. Um, okay, so other ways to create engagement. Let's just say you're working on like a Facebook post. Things that always work are like getting people's feedback. You know, like you know, what's the number one? Again, this all has to center around, you need to know what is your service and how do you serve your clients. So you could say something like if I were to do it, I do this from time to time in this group actually because I really genuinely want to know. I would say, you know, what's the number one thing standing in your way in making money from your calling? Okay. I'd love to know. Right. And then you get some responses back. So this is great data for you because now you know actually you can take all those comments and make them into engagement posts. All right. So, you know, if I asked that and someone said, you know, it was just like I did here, like someone said to me on my Facebook Live on Monday, you know, I don't know how to create more engagement. And so I said, perfect. So I'm doing a Facebook Live training on that now, right? That came directly from someone who engaged with a live that I did and said that that's what they needed help with. So you can take all those comments and turn those into, you know, training videos, turn them into posts where it's like, you know, I could take this, and in fact, we'll transcribe it on rev.com, REVV.com. And from there, break it down into my system, right? My system for creating engagement to generate leads for business. So you could do that with any of your posts and just get everything, I mean, any of your videos and transcribe them, and then those become Facebook posts. But make sure your headline is the most important thing. People don't read more than like, I don't know, like half a sentence basically. And people don't usually, you guys have stuck around for 8 minutes, which is pretty amazing because most people don't stick around for more than 2 to 3 minutes if you're not fully engaging them in a conversation that is meaningful to them and valuable to them. So keep that in mind. We have short attention spans, so you need to share something that is of value to them, that's going to make a difference for them, and you got to be right out the gate with it and make sure it's about them. Too often we make it about ourselves, and then people lose interest. They either stop watching, or they don't read the post, or they don't open the email, or they don't come to the free workshop. Okay, so always be benefit driven and personal to, you know, what the person's needs are. Other ways, you know, that creating engagement are things like, certainly like pictures on Facebook work really well. You know, doing a picture that's like, you know, with maybe just one or two, like just short words, like up to 3 words only. And, you know, just getting some warming people up and getting engagement, because then they're paying attention to you. They're like, oh, I can see, you know, I mean, I do this a lot with like, you know, when I go on my runs, like I'm sharing my life with you guys and, you know, really letting you inside my life because I want you guys to have you know, a connection to me. This is how you build a relationship, and this is how you build trust. So, you know, make sure that in your engagement opportunities that you're not always making it about what you do, because people also want to know about who you are and they want to know about how you live, and people want genuine, authentic connection. And that's another important piece, is to really be authentic in everything that you put out. Anytime, you know, it comes back to when I shared with you, anytime you're putting out a post, take yourself out, like do a litmus test to make sure you're not trying to get something from it. You know, I talked about the call to action is important, but make sure it's a call to action that's about service and helping someone to make a difference. Okay. Versus like, I want to get right now, I don't know, 10 leads so I can, you know, potentially get a client out of this post, right? There's like this get out of it. And anytime we post from there, I will say that you end up with this ego filter that's actually going to change the level of service and generosity that you can be to your community. All right, so let's get to the call to action here. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want all of you to go create an engagement post of some kind based on some of the principles I just taught you right here. Okay, and then share it. Share it. I think you should be able to do it. Yeah, you can. You can share it because you're inside this community. Share it in the New Code Facebook group, and I'll give you some feedback on it. I'll give you some feedback on, you know, whether or not it's like an A+, or if there's some ways that you could have created stronger engagement to get more people interested. Okay, more people listening or reading. All right, and then also share with us the results. Tell us, you know, did you get more people engaging with it, more people commenting, and let's see what happens. All right, you guys, sound good? Who's gonna do it? Jasmine, Carrie, Gabriella, who is doing it? Mondi, Jennifer, Linda. Let me know if you guys are going to do it. If you are, say yes, I'm in, and then go create an engagement post, share it in the group, and I'll take a look at it. All right, we're getting some likes and angry people too. All right, you guys, go for it, do it, and then put them in the group, and let's check them out and see how they go. All right, you guys, have a great day.